Perhaps you have heard before some people discussing terms that are related to socialism and its types like utopian, scientific, or democratic socialism. And if you were a subscriber to our channel, then perhaps you have already watched our video where we explained the difference between socialism and communism briefly. Today we will dive deeper into the concept of socialism, and we will explain the difference between its types in a simplified way. Socialism has always been a dream for humanity. Some people refer its origins to the thoughts of Plato and his virtuous city, which he named Utopia. The ideal city excluded all concepts of human greed and lust for power or expansion of wealth and ownership. Its people would live in a society that would be governed by justice and equality. This is known as utopian socialism, referring to Plato's Utopia. Utopian socialism is an idealistic theory which calls for the construction of a happy human community that is founded on joint ownership of all assets, and the equality in distributing products and effort to all members of the society. It was also referred to as fantasy socialism, for its distance from actual reality, in addition to the failure of its supporters and thinkers to achieve or efficient measurable results for the basis of this theory. For example, in 1825, Welsh philanthropist and businessman Robert Owen purchased a land in Indiana in an attempt to transform it into a utopic city of which he named New Harmony. His city attracted scientists and thinkers from Europe and the United States. However, the experiment failed after 2 years when differences grew between residents over the basics of life like food, housing, and water. It split later on into smaller societies. On the other hand, scientific socialism, also known as Marxism, reference to German philosopher Karl Marx, who adopted the principle of debate with his friend Friedrich Engels in the mid-19th century. He emphasized that socialism is no more than a natural transition state between the fall of capitalism and the ascension of the society towards total communism. And in order to achieve the ultimate goal, in his opinion, society must go through state capitalism, where the government would own all production assets before the state decays gradually with the revolutions of the workers from the lower social layers, in which production assets later on become public property that is owned by the people, and the regime transforms into communism. Yet, opposite to Marx's predictions, most countries and societies never transformed into communism until our day today. From this point came the idea of social socialism, or best known as democratic socialism. It is an economic and social theory that opposes centralized authority which radical communist movements and parties aspired towards. It called for the distribution of decision-making mechanism on local economic associates and local productive organizations in addition to members of the society in a fair and equal pattern. This meant that the process of running the economy after the fall of capitalism would become a collective process where citizens would participate democratically in taking decisions. Democratic socialism believed that transparent elections and peaceful solutions are the ultimate means to achieve socialism, unlike Marx, who believed that revolution of the workers is the only way. Elections will eventually create an atmosphere where the interests of capitalists and workers would harmonize together. Most radical socialist parties embraced democratic socialism after the fall of the Soviet Union. This includes the German Leftist Party and the Swedish Socialist Democratic Party. If you liked this video and you wish to learn more, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Tell us what you